Hi student, I am Asit Tiwari. Today in the 9th class Democratic Politics, our lesson what democracy and why democracy. Today our you will say part of the lesson towards the why democracy means we will see there, because mostly the part of the what democracy we have discussed means democracy, what we have to understand. So we have understood everything about the democracy. Now we will see the reason why should we have the democracy. So student, let's we see some discussions which we have already find in the first part of the lesson with the Madam Lengdo, and now again the discussions with the Yolanda, Tangekini, Jenny, Ribang, Poeman, Rose, and these are the discussions over the democracy. Mostly they are discussing over the merits of the democracies, means they are just arguing about the democracies, and they are just finding the questions over the reasons why should we have the democracy, means why there is need of the democracy. So over these discussions the final you will say remark has been given by the Madam Lengdo was listening to this discussion with interest. Now she stepped in. I was delighted to see you all arguing so passionately. I don't know who is right and who is wrong. That is for you to settle. But I did feel that you all wanted to speak your mind. You may have felt very bad if someone tried to stop you, or if someone punished you for saying what you felt. Would you be able to do that in a country that is not a democratic? Is that a good argument for democracy? So student, in this the summary of the whole you will say discussion which has been you will say just clarified by the Madam Lengdo and she is telling that if someone is speaking and where there is the freedom to speak something, if something is which is in your mind, and if someone is stopping, if the someone who is stopping to you while you are speaking something, because you have the kind of right which you have got from the birth. What is the right to speak? If someone stop you to speak something, it means this is the kind of natural right. These are the kind of fundamental rights which we are going to be you will say stopped by someone. So student, this is the very important things that in a country where there are the freedom to speak, then there is a good democracy. So some arguments against the democracy, let we see. This conversation has most of the argument that we routinely hear against democracy. Let us go over some of these arguments. Leaders keep changing in the democracy that lead to instability. So student, where we will see some arguments against democracy. Number one, what is a keep changing leader? You know very well that in the democracy there is a tenure of the prime minister or the president is mostly 4 year or the 5 year, in some places which is the 6 year. So student, in such a way the leaders are going to be keep change, and if the leaders are going to be changed, then they will not maintain the consistency. They will not maintain the consistency in the country for the development. If the rulers they are keep changing, then many of the things the country have to bear, because the development will be stopped. Second argument against the democracy. Democracy is all about political competition and power play. There is no scope for moralities. Means democracy is only power play of politics, means there is no scope of the moralities, because there is a competition which is being seen between the you will say ruling party and the opposition party, and both these parties always the times they spend their time only to just defame one another, and this is the things where mostly the things morality has been missing. Over this discussion, what we have found that morality has been missing, because sometimes they use the very irregular words, they use very abusive words, and which cannot maintain the moralities in the democracies, because in the politics the moralities cannot be evolved. So student, this is the second argument. Third argument, so many people have to be consulted in a democracy, that is lead to a delay. Consultation leads delay. This is the third argument against the democracy, because a major decision has been taken by the negotiation, deliberations, long discussions, and many of the other kind of the way, because you know very well the things which has been passed in the Lok Sabha, then it will pass in the Rajya Sabha, then it will just get the consent of the president, then it will be passed in the 50% state of the country. So in such a way there is a long discussion which have take times and times where the delay has been seen, and delay in the decisions can stop the development, which is the very important you will say argument has been given in the against the democracy. Next one, elected leaders do not know the best interest of the people, it lead to bad decisions, because elected leaders they do not know the best interest. Elected leaders are unknown about the best interest of the people. Means why it is the leaders are unknown for the best interest of the people, because the ruling parties, they come in the power through the elections, and they just come in the country for the ruling times only for the 5 years, and in a very short time they have no very the large you will say extent to know their people, their subject. So in such a way, this is the kind of things where we will see the laggings of the best interest of the people are totally you will say unknown by the leaders of the country, and this is the kind of the argument against the democracies. Means people's their interest, their many of the problems the rulers have not know, but we have a lot of you will say the point to say against this sentence. Next one, the democracy lead to corruption for it's based on electoral competition. So democracy lead the corruption for it's based on electoral competition. Corruption where is come based on electoral competition. This has been seen because the competitions of the election system where the all political parties just come in the power through the elections, and elections without the corruption any election has not been seen very successfully. So there are the kind of argument against the democracies. This has been seen many times in the many of the countries. Next one, ordinary people don't know what is good for them. They should not decide anything. Ordinary people don't know about the development, and they cannot decide anything. So this is the argument against the democracies where ordinary people they have you will say left all the responsibility over the rulers, and rulers have only the power to bring the development, bring the decision, in favor of the countries, but it has been seen the ordinary people, they have not the access towards the government, and many times they don't know also what is good, what is right. So students, these are the arguments against the democracy. Let we see now the argument.